So, what did you learn about unions as a child, or what experiences have you had with unions?
Well, I didn't know anybody in my family that was in a union, and I'm kind of even hesitant to say that right now. That like I can't guarantee that nobody was. We didn't talk about unions in my family any more than we talked about salaries or things like that. So I kind of didn't know anything about unions that I can remember. Up until about 11th grade when I had AP history, and we were reading about unions and union busting in the history book, which I thought was, I really enjoyed history, although I'm in English now. And I didn't understand why everybody got so upset about the unions. I mean, I just literally could not grasp why the government was sending in soldiers to break up unions when the goals of the unions at the time seemed so humanitarian to me, like to have a safe workplace or to have a rational number of hours that you were working or to protect children in factories. I mean, who would not agree with that? And how could the government dare to break up a union when their goal is to make life better and to protect rich owners? They had all the power to start with, and I simply did not understand that power balance. And then I started noticing it in the media, and it seems to me, and it still seems to me, that most of the coverage I see in the media is inherently biased against unions. That there's a real suspicion of people not working, and maybe this was before 11th grade. I can't remember what year it would have been in the 80s when Ronald Reagan was sending the air traffic controllers back to work. Like, you can't make a law telling people to work. You can't do a presidential order, and I still kind of don't get the justice behind it. So for me, I guess I would say primarily my thinking about unions was deeply bound up into social issues and justice.